Breaking agreements, how that activates negative programs within yourself, stops you from moving forward and stops you from activating that Sukha. Hey everyone, this is SavaniSis, this is Kashmir,
and this is Meenal.
We're all about activating Sukha, your inner joy, and we want to talk about breaking agreements, the significance of it,
Yes.
and the powerful solutions so that you can move forward in your life. Stay tuned. What is breaking an agreement? Breaking an agreement is an agreement that you made to yourself or to someone else, and you haven't acknowledged it or taken full responsibility for that agreement. Kashmir, give me an example of a friend if you're going to meet a friend somewhere.
Yes, so let's say you made an agreement with a friend to meet them outside a particular coffee shop at a particular time. You show up late. You don't even say I'm sorry, you don't acknowledge it, you just show up late. That is breaking an agreement with your friend.
Another example is breaking an agreement with yourself. So let's say you say to yourself, and it's just a small thing, you say to yourself, I'm going to go to the gym 5 times a week. That's it. I'm going to do that. I want to lose weight. I want to get healthy. I want to get ripped and lean. So I'm going to go to the gym 5 times a week. A month later, you're going once a week, or not even that. What's happened? You've broken your agreement with yourself. You said you were going to do something and you didn't follow it through. But not only that, you did not acknowledge it and you did not take full responsibility for it.
Yes.
Breaking agreements activates negative programs within yourself. What that does is it puts you in a state of paralysis. It stops you from moving forward. It stops you from reaching your goals and the things that you want in your life. In fact, when you break an agreement, you're activating a large number of negative programs. All similar broken agreements are like an energetic chain. They're all linked together energetically. And what that creates is a negative activity or negative results. So think of it as a energetic chain reaction. You know, all these broken agreements that you've done all through your life, you know, through your past up to this present moment, is all there to create a negative activity or negative results, because you'll just continue to do that same thing.
That's it.
And break that agreement.
Like negative habits, negative behaviors, you end up acting that out and you think, why can't I just move forward? Why can't I just smash through this goal and break this habit?
In fact, when you keep breaking agreements, especially to yourself, and it could be to loved ones and other people that you know, is that you don't have that belief in yourself that you can do it, because you know from past experiences that you didn't. You know, you did something, you started something, but you never finished it off. And so you don't build self-confidence within yourself. You in fact feel that, oh, well, what's the point? I'm not going to do it anyway. Or you start something and inevitably, because those negative programs kick in, you just don't see it through. You break that agreement.
Self-sabotage.
Yeah, even though consciously you have the best intentions, you'll automatically self-sabotage because of those negative programs. So breaking agreements, it's such a major thing in your life. We don't realize it. It's with the smallest of things as well. Let's say you say to yourself, right, I'm going to get this project done or this task done by this date. And you have it in your mind, you consciously say, this is what I'm going to do. And you don't do it. You don't meet that deadline. Now, it doesn't mean we're all humans, so we will always, all of us at some point will break an agreement. Sometimes you can't keep to a deadline because some disaster happens and you can't do the task because something else shows up. Or when you go to meet a friend, what happens is that there's major delays on the train. Or there's a fire or there's an explosion somewhere and then you can't get to that place. So it's still a broken agreement because you didn't get there, But if you break an agreement, that's okay. It's all right to break an agreement. It's what you do with it afterwards, which is the key thing, which is what you want to do to avoid activating those negative programs. So what is the solution to breaking an agreement? If you don't want to activate those negative programs, what can you do? So we'll give you the example of when you meet a friend late. This is what you can do if you break an agreement with your friend.
You agreed to meet your friend outside the particular coffee shop at this particular time, and you showed up later than the time you had agreed with your friend. Well, you meet your friend, you acknowledge that you have come late, you apologize to your friend, and you say these magical words: how can I make it up to you? Let me make it up to you. You can do this by buying a drink, for example. You can do this by paying for the meal that you were gonna eat at the restaurant with your friend.
So that's what you want to do. You want to acknowledge it and take full responsibility. This is the key thing with all agreements, whether it's to your friend or it's an agreement that you made to yourself. You acknowledge it, that I've broken this agreement. You're not beating yourself up about it. You're not saying how bad you are. You're just acknowledging that you've broken an agreement, and you're also not coming out with excuses.
Yes.
So you don't go to your friend and say, oh, I'm so sorry I'm late, the train broke down, this happened, that happened. No, you just say, I apologize. Let me make it up to you. Remember this, I apologize. Let me make it up to you. By giving excuses, you are not taking full responsibility. You're blaming the train. You're blaming something else.
You're blaming outside influences to cause the delay.
Remember, there's no such thing as coincidence. Everything is orchestrated perfectly within the universe. We create or co-create everything.
Yes.
So if the train breaks down, we've created that or co-created that.
Yes.
So by not taking full responsibility is like you saying, I don't create, I'm not the creator of my life. You have to take, this is the hardest thing, because you can clearly logically see that, oh no, the train was late. It's not my fault. But take full responsibility for it, because energetically you created it. So take full responsibility, acknowledge, take full responsibility. I'm going to keep repeating this. It will sound repetitive, but this is so key. This is so important.
Vitally important.
Vitally important. The second example is, let's say, going back to the gym example,
Yes.
you say to yourself, I'm going to go to the gym 5 times a week, and then a month later you're only going once a week. Again, do the same process, acknowledge it. I acknowledge I've broken my agreement of going 5 times a week to the gym. I take full responsibility, so no excuses that, oh, this happened, that happened, I got busy at work, I couldn't have time to go to the gym. No, just take full responsibility for not being able to go to the gym 5 times a week. Take that responsibility and then make a new agreement. So this is slightly different. You're not saying, I'll make it up to you, to yourself. You're actually setting yourself a new agreement. So the new agreement will be one that you know you can do. You can follow through. So you knew you couldn't do the 5 times a week. So you can say, right, I'm going to set myself a new agreement 2 times a week. It could be something really small.
You can set yourself up to win. Make the rules easy for yourself.
Yeah. Always set yourself a goal so you set yourself up to win, because that builds confidence.
That's it.
Success builds confidence. If you 5 months down the line, you've managed to keep to that agreement of twice a week going to the gym.
Yes.
Do you know how you'll feel? You'll feel like a winner.
Give yourself a pat on the back.
Yeah,
Acknowledge that
kept to your agreement. And that is very powerful. That builds confidence. If I can do that and I'm committed to that, what else can I do?
Now you can move forward.
It's very empowering.
Yes.
The third way of solutions of breaking agreements is you can clear things out from past broken agreements. That's magical. What happens is you can think back at all the agreements that you broke in the past, and it could be anything small or big, something that you made to yourself or to somebody else, and then you can clear them up. And you clean them up by just saying, I acknowledge it and I take full responsibility for it. That magically helps to eliminate negative programs.
Yes.
It is so powerful. You think, how is this working? But everything's energy, everything's energetically linked.
It's a quick, magical process, mental exercise that you can do to clear up past broken agreements.
So it's so significantly vital and important that you clear up your broken agreements, your past ones, but also the ones that you make to yourself or to others from now onwards. It's so simple. You just acknowledge it and take full responsibility for it and make yourself a new agreement. If you don't do that new agreement part, then you will be stuck. You will not move forward in that task or that thing that you said that you were going to do.
So I hope that was a cute little inspiration for you. Remember to hit the like button and the subscribe button so this YouTube video and channel reaches more people around the world, and we shall see you on the next video.
Bye for now.